Hello, so this is the fourth video now for the very vicious Velociraptor. So hopefully you can play all the way up to bar 12 hands together. If you can't, you need to go back over it in the previous videos. Not a big problem, but you just need to go back and work on that. Make sure you can play up to bar 12, which is almost like a little complete piece in itself. Okay. We're now going to look from bar 12. So I'm going to show you in the music. So here's our music. Okay, so I'm going to the third line, and we got to that bit where we went, was it the da 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 dam, dam, going up and up. I can't sing up there. I was going to try and sing that, and then I couldn't get up there. Dum, bum. How about that? And then dum, we got to the E there. Now we've got this bit that looks incredibly complicated, doesn't it? Where it's going, but can you see first of all, can we see the general pattern? We're starting on E, and we're going down to E. So it's an octave basically. So it's da 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 da. Then we've got a run starting on B and going down to B. And then we're starting on E but lower down now, going all the way down to E, and then up to this bit. I'll look at that in a minute. And that's where I'd like to get to, up to bar, I think that's beginning of bar 16 there. So what's going to happen here is the bit with the tails going up is going to be your right hand. The bit with the tails going down is going to be your left hand. Now, it's 4 notes, but you've got 5 fingers. So what's going to happen is you're going to start on your little finger. There's a natural sign there because you've just played a D sharp just before, which is, there's D sharp. And then you go into the run with a D natural in it. That's why. So in other words, those are white notes. Before you get to, now, that is a thumb, but the bit with the tails down is going to be your other hand. So right hand going down, left hand going down. You get the idea? Then you'll find your little finger onto the B, right hand going down with an F sharp because of the key signature. And before you get to your thumb, your left hand takes over, left hand going down. Then one last time, your little finger on the lower E now, right hand going down. And before you get to the thumb, the left hand takes over with an F sharp and goes back up to your thumb. So, clear as mud, isn't it? Let me have a little look at that. So that bit at the end of line 3, you start with your little finger up on the knee. So you actually should already be there because you've just gone. And you remember the bit where we stopped there? That's the first note of the next run. Like that. So you're going to go. Now you'll want to put your thumb down, but that's actually going to be your thumb in your other hand. See what I mean? So if I go from the beginning, so I'm still going to put that little E down there and the high E there. So they start together. And where your thumb's supposed to go, do it with your other hand instead. Walk down, not forgetting that F sharp. And that'll get you as far as the E there on your 4th finger. Now, on the next line of music, it's your little finger on B. And then you run down, don't forget the F sharp. Now, you'll want to put your thumb down, but don't, because your other hand's going to pick it up. Stop on the 4. And then last run now, little finger on E. Don't put your thumb on it, your other thumb picks it up. Don't forget the sharp. And then the next note is B. And then you're going to do a low B. And then your left hand is going to drop down to there. And then that'll take us into the final section, which we're going to do separately. So I'm going to show you all of that again. So the important thing to remember is we're starting on E's. So you can see it at the end of the 3rd line. So you go E's. Walk down 4 notes, left hand takes over, don't forget the sharp. Now it's on B's, little finger, don't forget the sharp, left hand takes over, little finger on E, left hand takes over, onto B, rest, a low B. Now I'm going to put the chord that goes with it. So your little finger on B, an A and a D sharp. And then you're going to drop your little finger down to E, and you're going to put the E down there with a G. Now, I just want to show you that bit in the music. So I think the run's going to be fine, isn't it? It's really good fun to play. So it's ya da 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 da. So that's starting on an E, then starting on a B, B going down, da 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 da. Then starting on a lower E, little finger still though, ya da da da. Other hand takes over, B. Now, see that tricky chord? That is A and D sharp, 1 and 4 written over it. There it is. A and D sharp, I'll play it. And then you just what I call open it up into a sixth. So your little finger's ready to play the E, but your thumb has to come onto the G. See it there? No, it's not actually going to be held like this. It's going to play like this. Rest, the long chord, okay? So you play it, rest, okay? I'm going to put the left hand bit under it. In fact, I'm going to go over the whole of that bit. So we're going to start with our E's at the end of the third line. Little finger on E there, little finger on E. The other thing I meant to say is we've got some accents here. People often forget to put their accents in. Accents are like the little arrowheads you see on notes. And they basically mean just make that note stand out a bit more than the notes around it. So it's going to go dum 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 rest dum rest dum. Okay, so it's almost like the dinosaur. So you go bum. Low B, that chord, open it up, drop to an E. You get the idea? So it's not as hard as it looks. I could do another slow one. So we've got E's, walk down 4 notes, take over, accent. Now little finger on B, accent. Take over your thumb, accent. Little finger on E, accent. Accent, onto B, wait for it, rest. Now, so that was a B, down to a little finger on a B. Rest, drop to an E, get the idea, and it's all very legato as well. So it's ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 dum rest dum. I'll show you again. So here we go. So E's. So I'm keeping it at 4s. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. B, F sharp, E, rest. Okay, so one last little go. Okay, E and E. Here it comes. 1, 2, 3, 4. E's. Thumb on A, little finger on B, thumb on E, little finger on E, thumb on A, thumb on B. And the full speed, just for a bit of fun, just give you an idea, so something like this. Enjoy.